Since we're not working on the tiny house because it's too cold, we come back and call it quits for the winter. So I brought this boat back with me, bought from a buddy of mine. So what I did was redo the trailer, wired it all, painted it all, rewired, new LED submersible lights, all the whole thing. Not going to paint the outside because if I do that then I'll be scared to scratch it. But I took the motor off, the transom was rotten, so that's all back together. I got a new transom in there. Put fiberglass resin on it to make it last longer. There's the motor there, built a stand for that. There's all the wirings, and then gutted the inside. So floor's going back in. It's kind of a mess in there right now, but that's the way it is. Got the back part done. See under there, new hatch. You got the bilge pump, and I have to put everything back under there for the batteries and the tanks. Controls will have to be replaced, but yeah, I've took out every piece of plywood, re-supported everything too, like the front seats and all the floor joists in them. Put in some more aluminum channel just to stiffen everything up. Bought this boat from a friend of mine's buddy, and took it out once, and man, is it ever stable. I was so surprised. And then I said, yeah, I would like this boat, and this is going to be my main boat, I think. I'm going to get rid of the 14-foot and use this one for everything. It's a little 16-foot Sylvan. Nice little boat. Anyways, I'll keep you up with the updates, and once it's all done, I'll show you. Alright. Okay, we're back here working on the boat again. Putting the flooring on. And we're just about finished. Trisha's just in there smoothing some air bubbles out. And that's the new floor installed. Pretty good. Brand new wood underneath, brand new transom. Still looks like a mess, but it's a work in progress.
It can be beautiful.
Gotta put the benches in yet. They're all done, ready to go in. They're all under here. All flooring on that stuff too. They look good. So, just an update on this boat. This was all carpet. Most of it was gone. I took all the glue off of this surface. Now I'm in the process of just buffing it, cleaning it up. So I'm swirling it. I'll just give you a little demonstration. It'll get loud. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And because I got a shitty compressor, it kicks in right away and runs the whole time. So I can only do so many seconds at a time. But yeah, that's kind of. I'll give you an update. I'm almost done the boat, and I'll give you a walkthrough when I'm done this part. Okay, back with the boat again. Been working on it all winter. It's finished. This, I said in previous videos that I wasn't gonna redid the whole thing. The trailer's all redone. It's kind of dusty now because there's some woodworking in here also, but it's nicely painted, new lights, everything's done. Redid the whole inside, but wasn't gonna do the repaint it because I did that with my other boat, and you know, every time I come into the dock I'm scared of scratching the paint, and it still got scratched anyways, so it just hurt every time. So this thing's all banged up on the outside, and you know what, I'll still be careful with it, and we shouldn't get too many more scratches, but hey, I'm not going to worry about it too much either. So I'll walk you through what I did again. Redid the transom. We pulled the motor off. Well, we're gonna just Trish pulled one of these off here because we're gonna take there's carpet in here. We're gonna take all the carpet off. Pulled that off. Seen the transom in there, and it was just rotten. It's like, oh great. So here we go. I pulled the whole motor off. Pulled this all off here, and then we made 2 3/4 pieces of plywood. Glued and screwed them together, and then put, why can't I think of it? Resin, fiberglass resin, coated the outside of that, so it got a good coat. So it should last many years. Got a new kicker, 9.9 Evinrude. Picked up this past winter too, and then we've got the Mariner 60 2-stroke. It came with the boat, and it ran fine, so I mean, I'd prefer to put a 4-stroke on, but my goodness, trying to find a 50 or 64-stroke motor out there, it's next to impossible here in Ontario anyways. Nobody wants to give them up. Another thing I put on was finished the gunnels, swirled them all. I guess I'll give you a closer look at that, see how that goes. Yeah, you can kind of see it. I'll go up to the dash here, or the bow. I figured to get rid of the carpet because it was mostly, one side was just glue where all the carpet was off, and I wasn't going to paint it. So I thought this would be a good idea. Now we get any, you could just wipe it clean. Added some downriggers. They're Big Johns. I'm a Scotty fan, but hey, these were really cheap, so, and they work. We'll put them on. Added some rod holders, and then rod storage there. Down in here we've got the batteries, new battery boxes, like the floor is all done. Gas tanks over there. Kind of see the seats, pedal steel seats. They were really good shape. They came with it, and the seats were in good shape. Redid the dash because yeah, that was just wood too. It was just plywood, so I didn't like that. So we laminated some cedar boards, cedar decking together, and then did the same thing with the. Actually, it was Varathane or something like that. I'll get up in here and give you a closer look at the dash. The flooring, yeah, I don't know if I described that earlier, but it's a vinyl decking made for outdoors, obviously. So it's UV stable, and it's supposed to have like a 20-year lifespan and very durable. There's the cedar dash. Got this new switch panel off of Amazon. And it's got a couple USB ports, a 12-volt outlet, and then 6 switches that you can wire to whatever you want. Down there I bought a new marine radio. Here we got the new Humminbird Helix 5. Pretty good reviews on it. Everybody seems to like it, and the price wasn't too bad, so I added that. New aerial. This front here, it's a bow rider obviously now, but the guy who owned it previously, it was all one deck. So you'd walk up into a big piece of plywood and kind of stopped right there. And then I didn't realize that, so I tore the plywood off and was like, hey, the frames are for the seats and everything here. So I said, let's keep it that way. Much nicer. I mean, a couple people can come up here, sit up here and perch fish, or, you know, tour up there, sit on some cushions. These compartments open up, and we got some life jackets in there. This side, spot for some of my tackle. And then under the front, that opens up also. Fish basket, anchor, you know, that kind of stuff. I got this motor guide came with it. Got the remote there, foot pedal. It worked. The prop worked, but it wouldn't turn left and right. Kind of looked on the internet, and a couple of guys on YouTube took it apart, and they came up with a fix. Just a little gear was spinning on the shaft of the motor, so made a little slot in the gear and put a little spline in there. And now that works. For how long, we don't know, but hey, it works. So yeah, it is finished. Ready to go. But I don't know if you can see outside there, but it's all snow. It was minus 20 this morning. It's gonna be a while before we see soft water to be able to take this thing out and do some fishing, but hey, I'm gonna do some ice fishing. That'll break up the winter a little bit, and before you know it, it'll be spring. Alrighty, talk to you later.